Hey there. Hope you're having a good Thursday evening, and welcome to another episode of Dan Plays Games from the Elder Times. Hello, I'm Dan. I'm nice to meet you. Again, the game from the Elder Times that we're about to wrap up, I think, is the 1988 Advanced Dungeons and Dragons game Pool of Radiance, and it's a slow run. We've been carefully going through this meat for the very first time, so everything that happens on stream here I have never seen before. No spoilers, please. And I think we had to be. Arguably, I should be done already. So let me get started here with said game that I am running on Steam now. And as always, got my handy code wheel here to get in through the advanced copyright protection circa 1988. Probably some other ways you could do that, but I like kicking it old school. Great. Okay, so Elven Rune. It always looks so different in the digital version. So it's got a hook on the left. It's got a circle on the left and a hook on the right. There we go. And then Dwarven Rune that kind of looks like a letter D with a thing. Yeah, okay. Follow the dash dot line and you get... That can't be right. I'm getting awesomeness. What? I'm getting digit 0 somas, which obviously can't be right. What have I got wrong here? That's the only thing that it could be. I've never had a problem getting in through the copy. Hey, William. Good to see you tonight. Is that what that is? Is that... No, okay. I got the wrong Elven Rune. I guess. There, okay. I see it. Okay, so now I'm getting Temple, which makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? Great. I was at the temple in this game not too long ago to raise a character that got poisoned, actually. All right, so here we are back in town as usual, and I think I should be done. I mean, if you were watching the last episode, I actually did go to the central keep in Valjevo Castle, which is the last encounter place, and I have been pursuing the big terrifying boss Tyranthraxus, literally for months, and he's leading armies, and he's supposed to be wreathed in fire and some not. And I eliminated him last time. So I went into the keep, eliminated Tyranthraxus. Hooray. He wasn't that strong. He was only guarded by like 2 thieves. And I kind of just wasted him. So I'm a little surprised the game's still running, frankly. So maybe I should get my celebration soon. If somehow I'm not figuring that correctly, I'll go back to Valjevo Castle and I'll hunt around for some, like wherever maybe the final treasure is, which I think I deserve at this point. I will say, so defeating Tyranthraxus last time, I actually did get some heavy-duty magic items. So I actually have adjusted what people in my party are carrying and adjusted my marching order a little bit as a result, actually. So among the things I got from the big boss was I got a longsword +5, which of course is the most powerful magic weapon in Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. You don't go over bonus +5. So I gave that to Griffith, my frontline fighter cleric. And I got a second Gauntlets of Ogre Power that I gave to my cleric Harton. And I actually pushed Harton to the front row right next to Griffith. And, arguably, like I kind of debated that offline with myself, and I don't know if I should have my clerics both the front line, because if they both go down, I can't do healing so well. But like Harton, you know, in by the book AD&D, clerics don't have any ranged weapons, so he doesn't have any ranged weapons. He's got among the best armor class you can see in my party. He's got gauntlets of ogre power. He's a dedicated melee fighter, warrior. So I feel like having him in the front row and then everybody behind him being, you know, magic user characters or the thief. That's the way I'm going to swing with this. Yeah, right. Hey, Desparrow, how are you? And then I also got a Ring of Protection +3 that I gave to Nir Jarini there, who's my team leader, I usually think, my dedicated wizard there. So that boosted her armor class a point better. And that's how I'm working with that at this point. My characters are all maxed out on their level for this game, except for Rollin, who could get more thief levels. But other than that, between the spellcaster cap in this game and the demi-human caps, everybody else is actually maxed out at this point. So that's what I got. So offline, as usual, I healed up. I adjusted weapons. I got ammo back. I got their spells rememorized. So I'm ready to go and hunt for my reward. I'm pretty sure. Think I should be due. Think I won the game basically. So just gonna waltz over there and I guess find where the end screen is, I guess. You know, okay, so here's a rules question that if either of you guys watching can answer. I have not been able to figure out this puzzle. If you look at Griffith and Harton, right, at this point they're both wearing magic armor and they both have gauntlets of ogre power, right? So they both have 1800 maxed out strength. They both have a ridiculously high encumbrance limit. And if I look at Griffith, right, I actually have him carrying around a whole bunch of platinum, and he's got all this stuff, and his encumbrance that he's actually carrying is like about 2,300 coins, and he's got a maxed out move rate of 12. Great. And then if I go look at Harton, right, he also has strength 1800. He has a much lower encumbrance that he's carrying. It's only like about 750, but his movement's only 9. Right, he's got magical armor, which should basically be weightless. Right, they both have magical plate mail. So I can't figure out why Harton has a speed that's lower than Griffith when their strength's the same, their armor's the same basically, and he's carrying less stuff. So I don't know. Anyway, so there's my game rules puzzle at the moment, and if anybody can tell me what the hell is wrong with that, I'd appreciate it. You know, and of course I might be play acting a little bit here. Anyway, so no spoilers, but I actually honestly I don't know what else to do except go hunt in Valjevo Castle for other clues or whatever. Let me just go to the town clerk here. I'd probably do this and go, am I done? Are you going to give me my final reward here? So here's the town's clerk, as usual. Before I can offer any commissions, I must see if you are due a current reward. I mean, I did just eliminate Tyranthraxus as far as I can tell. And she's shuffling through her papers, and apparently there's no reward. And so moving on, the commissions she can offer are nothing. All of my non-commissions. Okay, all right. Apparently not done. Some odd fighter rule. Well, that's interesting. Grab my player's handbook. That's interesting because you're right. Actually, the fighter gets higher to hit bonuses from the exceptional strength. But then why is the record for Harton saying that he's got 1800 strength? Right, the book actually does say this is the 18 with no percentile is the maximum strength for non-fighter characters. Even that would give him, but even that would give him plus 750 in a weight allowance, which would mean that the entirety of what Harton is carrying would be under his weight bonus from even just flat 18 strength. I mean, okay, well, that's interesting, Despero, that you're picking on the different bonus of the plate, but I mean, that is off book. That is clearly not in any AD&D book. It's supposed to be just magic armor. I mean, actually, okay, there's two different things in two different books, but supposedly magic armor is supposed to be weightless and no move limit category. Let me just test this. This will just take a second to. I'm gonna swap their armor. I mean, that's. I don't know what else it would be, but that would be certainly off book. Be very careful to not just drop one of these things here. Of course. Okay, so he's wearing, for what it's worth, he's wearing the +3. I'll trade this over to Griffith. Well, that's bonkers. That's it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yep, you're right. That's totally off book, right? I mean, I'm either I'm hallucinating, because that is... very opposite to what I remember reading. Interesting. So I have to be on Griffith, and I have to pass it to him first. I still want Griffith in the better armor for what it's worth. So here's Harton. He's wearing this, and he's trading this back to Griffith. Good catch. Weird. Okay. Crazy. All right. Well, mystery solved. Weird change to the AD&D rules. All right. So going back to Valjevo Castle. Here's what we're doing. And I'm going to hunt around for... I don't know what. Whoops, that is it. Like if I was actually playing D&D, I mean, you know, this game doesn't seem to have like quote unquote secret doors that I can hunt for. If I was normally playing D&D, I would go back and do a more comprehensive search of the keep. Yeah. So I hope the chat's not delayed, but I just, what Despero just said in the chat is what I just did a minute ago. You know, for what it's worth, I'm trying to take a different route here. How did that happen? For what it's worth, when I came, I think it's this way. I'm trying to find a way that it doesn't give me the message about Kudo's Well. Yeah, it's this way, isn't it? Great. For what's worth, when I came out off stream last time, like I'm doing here, I'm looking for a route through this segment that doesn't give me several messages about Kudo's well being here. So I went through this path that I just took, and there was a bunch of kobolds that have been hiding out here that I failed to clear out these many months ago. And I don't know if the game was already coded this way, but they just ran off. So I actually had failed to clean out the Kudo's well area, surprisingly. Yep. True. Yep. Thanks for that, Disparrow. You were totally right about that. Very surprising. Okay, what did I do last time? So last time I used invisibility 10-foot radius, and that helped me get in through the giant guarded gate. And since it's so long term, I rested up and just got the spell back, I guess. Is it Malwyn who has that? Oh, I guess I didn't take it. Does it make that much difference? I gotta remember who's got that in their book. Okay, Nirjarini has it in her book, so I guess I'm gonna do this. I will cast this. Just random fireball there. Okay, so rest for 6 hours, get that, then cast it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're all invisible, which doesn't have very much effect in this game. They can still spot you, but you always have the -4 to be hit, I guess. And then I will rememorize that. Okay. Okay. I agree with that, Disparrow. I agree that the book says two different things, and actually, I mean, there's actually three. Like between the player's handbook and the DM's guide, there's actually 3 places. My memory is one place says it's half weight, and 2 other places say they're no weight at all. But none of them say. Yeah, in these games, they went with a middle ground that the bonuses make the move category lighter. Weird. Okay. I mean, for what it's worth, when I was in the keep last time, I'm pretty sure I turned on search, and I went all the way around with the search facility on. Maybe I should try that again. Maybe my memory's bad. So here's Valjevo Castle on my right, of course. And here's the gate, where I will... Unless something's changed now, I'm going to get pelted by a barrage of giant boulders. You hear a deep voice. Hey, that's them guys who tried to bust in. Yeah, an alarm starts ringing, and a volley of boulders are thrown at me. Interesting. And I have to cast knock, right? Okay, so once again, I didn't get hit by any. That's nice. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, so that's a good thing to remind me of. I'm going to try to go back to the keep, and I'm going to try to search that, make absolutely sure that I've searched around there carefully. 1, 2, 3. Following my map here of how to get there. About 1, 2, 3 here. Is that it? Okay, so here's a very long southern jog. It's about 10 steps, 10 paces or so. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. 1, 2, 3. turn left. Yeah, I guess I'm at this wall here. That makes sense. So about 3 steps forward. 1, 2, 3. No. Which I was told last time if I go through this hedge I take 200 poison damage. What the hell just happened? I'm facing west. Did I just get lost right off the bat here? That jog should be going east. There we go. Okay. Go through here. Go right? Gotta go west? About 2 steps? South. I want to go west again, like 2 steps. And then south, and then east. 1, 2, and then south 1 or 2. There we go. And then going east quite a ways. 2, yeah. Through here, through this passage. 1, 2. Okay. Okay, so go north. Here's the keep on my left. It's okay. They cannot use missile weapons against me when I'm invisible. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay, that's good. All right. So anyway, so if I was doing this, I'd be like, not entirely sure. I searched the entirety of the keep here. I'm going to go back in, turn on search, and very carefully look around here. I thought I already did this. Big empty throne room. Okay, so I think, so that's, I've just walked through every space with the search facility, so I've taken, I think, several hours carefully searching through here. So turn off the search, and now my my next attempt is to keep searching in the garden maze. So, what seems promising? Now, so there's 4 blocks to Valjevo Castle, and the one that I've searched the least is the northeast block, the one that I guess I'm actually in right this second. So, so my plan would be to search the northeast block, but I'm not entirely sure I have any egress immediately here. Yeah, I mean, we agree. I mean, I certainly had, we certainly agree. So, and my like I said at the top of the hour here, my plan was check out the keep, and if the game doesn't end, then yeah, search the rest of the castle. So, don't think I have any egress. Now, clearly, this is a dead end, right? Gotta be a little careful here. You feel a sudden disorientation. Oh shit, I got teleported. Shit. Well, so much for that map. So much for that map being useful. Ah, shit. That's funny. I looked down, right? I was staring at the wall of the keep, and I looked down for a second, and then and now there's no wall anywhere around. Well, that changes things fast. Okay, back to this. And of course, most places in this game I could hit A for area, but it's not letting me do that here. So, old school mapping technology. Apparently, so I'm here. Go here. Can't go west. Apparently, I'm dead end going south. Okay, so gotta go north. One. Yeah, I guess the chat is running way late, right? Sorry about that. Drawing my compass as usual, but before I start getting confused between east and west like I normally do. So can I go north and south? I feel like, okay, so I'm gonna veer towards going north. I guess just picking somewhere. Yeah, hey William, I see both of those. For what it's worth. Go east. North. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here. Now I'm at the wall. What does that imply? Could go south. Okay, so I'm probably, okay, so look, I'm guessing that I have to be in the northeast corner by the guard tower here is my current theory. Usually, of course, the teleporting things send you somewhere in the same block. I haven't gotten thrown into an entirely different dimension or something like that in the past. So I'm guessing I'm still in the castle area. And I guess I'll just track this southern path by the wall here is what I'll do. Frustrating. I'm sorry if the connection on YouTube is not great. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn west. 1, 2, 3. South. 1, 2. Now it's one of these open spaces, which is kind of irritating the way I'm doing the mapping. So apparently I could go south, I could go west. I think I'd rather go south. 1. I think I'm here. And then north again. Well, it's cruddy. I feel like if I go north here, about 3 steps later, there'll be a dead end. So I'm going to go east. And there's a dead end right there. So I'm making the finding of the dead end more efficient for everybody. Let's try this way. North. 1, 2. Well, that's interesting. Okay. I was wrong about that. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, so go west and then south. Okay, I feel like I'm making progress. I could be crazy. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I'm pretty clearly in this northeast quadrant. I'm about to move into the southeast quadrant. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so into the southeast quadrant. This is kind of interesting. So the maze is way more convoluted than I might have first guessed. So here, go another step south. Turn west. 2. I feel like this overall path is just too long to be a complete waste of time. Maybe not the best bet ever, but okay. So far, staying to the east has been helpful. I suspect if I go this way, this particular east branch, I bet there'll be a dead end soon. I just feel I could be wrong, but I'm going to try it anyway. 1, 2. Kind of like being by the wall here. 1, 2. There's the dead end, I was guessing. Okay. Good to confirm. 1, 2. So now I'm going west. Go that way or south. Oh, interesting. Okay. So I'm kind of proceeding in a southern direction, more or less. Well, that's interesting. Well, that's interesting you say that, Disparel, because when that happened, I was like, was that here all along, or has that just been triggered by taking out the guy in the keep? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. I feel like that's a good sign. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could go. Is that west? Yeah. Let's keep going south for what it's worth. Interesting. I feel like this is a dangerous area for possibly getting lost. Let me go back up here to orient myself. So I'm way up here. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. I drew a branch in the wrong direction there. So go here. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. 1, 2, 3. Does that make sense? Is that where the gate is? That seems confusing. Because I feel like there's I thought there was a gate on the east and west, but on the northern side of the castle. Here I am on the southern side of the castle, the way my map is pointed. Unless all the directions got reversed on me. That seems surprising. So I can go 1. I'm right at the gate here. Weird. Yeah, but the thing I'm surprised by is that this is in the southern quadrant, which I thought didn't make sense. I'm going to step out just to see. Yeah, the southern quadrant, the southeastern quadrant is what I'm talking about. So this is the end of the castle right here. Weird. I just didn't think that's where I thought the gate was on the northeastern quadrant, not the southern eastern quadrant. Anywho, okay. I guess that would have been a shorter way to get in, I guess. That's interesting. Okay, just bad memory on my part, I guess. So what does that suggest? I mean, if there's teleporters involved, then just anywhere could lead to anywhere. What would be promising? I feel like... I guess there was this open area. I guess there was this open area that aggravates my mapping, but actually, maybe I should look around there. Okay, so I guess I'm going to get the barrage of boulders and the alarm again, which I guess had gone off. Oh, you know what? Ah, shit. Now I don't have a knock spell. Crappity crap. Fuck. The bashing didn't work previously. I tried in the past. I tried to bash. It didn't work. If that's bad, I apologize. Okay, so I am actually getting hit by one of these patrols that happened with the alarm out here. So, but I am fully loaded. So I'm just gonna pound. Oh, interesting. Got it. Interesting. Okay, so so I'm gonna cut through this patrol here, get out of the castle, rest up, let the alarm go off. But I should be able to take out one patrol reasonably. You know, I'm just gonna totally let go on these guys. Where are these guys? Oh, are they down here? Is that what it... Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying there. I might as well just bring the knock spell. It'll be more of a sure bet. Oh, that's pretty good damage. So, hammered these guys with 2 fireballs. I hate having those boulders thrown at me. So I think I'm gonna charge into melee, I guess. Like so. And let's see. Okay, so here comes Harton with his gauntlets. Let's see how this works. Obviously, he doesn't have as much firepower as Griffith does, to say the least. Okay, so 5 hit points, 4 hit points. There's 17. So I guess like a magic missile could wipe out one of these guys. Okay. Now that guy has 4 hit points. That's kind of a waste. Maybe I'll just delay. And let Near Journey take out this guy. So I'm clearing some space for him to go, and I guess I can have her shoot. I guess it's fine. Oh, that's nice. It's his second shot there. That's good. Great. Okay. So threw out 2 fireballs. I think all that stuff is... I think that stuff might be +1 at most, which is not super useful. 10,000 gold pieces. Yeah, I'll just leave it. Okay, so the goal here is get out of the castle area. Oh, crap, that's a dead end. Right, because the exit's over here. So I guess I could run into another friggin' patrol here. Okay, so there's the safe space. Even though I'm hearing an alarm weirdly. So I think I did camp here, yeah? I haven't taken any damage, but I want my spells back. I guess the invisibility's off, isn't it? So what I ought to do is... I guess I should burn a fireball. This. Get this. Okay, so rest up, get those spells. What? I thought this space was safe. What the hell? So this gate area, interesting, this gate area, which I was told previously had been taken over by soldiers from Phlan, and I've totally encamped here before, suddenly, huh. I see a patrol of giants led by a human fighter. The leader sees you. That's them! Huh. Well, what the hell? Huh, and the alarm affects this area is surprising. Well, for Pete's sake. Brr. Okay. Is it the same thing? Yeah, same thing. Okay. Wacky. Okay, so I'm going to delay him. What's the range on Charm Person? Like in all these patrols, one of the options is to charm that fighter leading the patrol. Just 12 inches flat, I guess, which is too far away. Probably not going to melee with anybody other than the clerics. Guess I'll also delay. So I'm trying to cast Hold Person on the fighter, and I'm too far away. And I can't move. Crap. So how do I burn that off? Just, okay, hit exit 3 times. Okay, so I have to abort that. That's too bad. Okay, wacky. Wacky, wacky. I think this will catch all those giants at least. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's okay, that's the maximum of my range right there. It's the wrong. All right. Apparently, I'm a little on tilt at the moment. Got the wrong character focused. That's the limit of my range there. Okay. Okay. So there's one giant at the back I didn't get there. So I don't have any fireballs here. Let's 12 inches. So let's move out, and really, if I'm smart here, I would, you know, I have like Charm Person, Hold Person that I could use against the fighter that wouldn't work against other stuff. So why don't I make use of that? Okay, that's good. And have a barrage of welcome to the team, and we'll have a barrage of boulders. Glad to have you. I guess I wanna guard Malin, I guess. I thought somebody had another fireball, I thought. Oh, nice. Does he have it? Yes, he does. Just make sure he's in a good range for this. obviously there's going to be a little bit of friendly fire here on my charmed fighter, which is a little sad. Actually, I guess I could miss him, couldn't I? 1, 2, 3 here would actually miss him. Might as well do that. That's... So I don't know. I don't know if that was 15 points of damage and they all failed their save, which was terrible damage, or it was 30 points of damage and they all made their save. That's very confusing. You know, I have a wand of lightning. Would that be... Are these guys all lined up at the moment? No, not quite. They were a second ago. I guess I could throw lightning down here and hit 3 of them. That's probably overkill when they're at 4 or 6 hit points. So of course, Magic Missile has like a really like an overly long range in this game, which I'm perfectly happy to make use of. I do think there was probably a typo in the code for the range of Magic Missile. So with Griffith, I might as well just push him into melee at this point. Can't quite get there. Nice. Oh. I must say this works pretty well to have my my fighter wizards just like here's two fireballs and then a barrage of arrows. It's not the worst setup. Feel like I think I have a one of magic missiles, don't I? Because it's working pretty well to eliminate the last couple guys. One of lightning. I guess I don't. Precisely, William. It's sort of against the rules, but you're the DM. Okay, great. So I guess one of them surrendered and the other one didn't. Oh, this one didn't. Did he have more than 21 hit points? Crazy. Okay, so I'm going to leave that stuff behind. Going to leave that stuff behind. Okay, so 2 patrols. All right. Okay, so now, so am I safe on this side of the gate? Is that the deal? Is that the deal? Can I I feel like I want to go back to the Kudo as well, which I'm pretty damn sure is. So just to be perfectly safe, I'm going to split back here, which I'm pretty darn sure is now safe. Still didn't take any damage. I mean, that's a good sign. Okay, so I have to go all the way through the spells again. Used a charm. Use the other fireball. Okay, so was it 3 magic missiles? 1, 2, 3. And I want the knock spell to get back in easily. And the invisibility and this fireball. Rest? Okay. And then cast this on the party. And we're all invisible again. Long term. And memorize the other fireball. Okay. All healed up, got my spells, save this as the A game, pretty happy with this. So let's try that again. Okay, so back into Valjevo Castle. Oh, for Pete's sake. Ugh! Really? It's not letting me parlay. A bunch of orcs. 44 orcs? You guys should really... Why are they not attacking? No, really, I had to get closer to parlay. This guy, apparently I'll never be completely proficient at this game. Well, Is it That's really funny, William. That's great. Okay, anyway. Guess I'll take these guys out and have the bows. Oh, for Pete's sake, is that too far away? Okay, that's the farthest I can. I'm too far away. So obviously this is totally overkill here. I mean, the best kind of kill, the best kill is overkill. So am I, and this spoils my invisibility and all kinds of garbage. Sparrow, am I safe on the southern side of the gate there? I mean, I guess if the alarm's off, I guess I've already camped on the other side with the San alarm. Interesting. Well, there's the after going through 2 patrols of giants, there's my first damage of the night from this stupid orc. Wacky. Now, you know, in original D&D. Your fighters would get sweep attacks against 1-hit die orcs, but I got to remember that in advanced D&D you don't. You have to be the monster has to be below 1-hit die to get your sweep attacks. So I guess I cannot get sweep attacks against these orcs here, unfortunately. Hey, NPR. Yeah, we're having trouble. We're having trouble with a delay in the chat tonight. I guess I'm seeing it as a delay in the chat. You're seeing it, I guess, as a delay in the stream. Okay, let me. So she's in New Journey. Just got in melee, so I'm going to swap out for this quarterstaff. Just bust this guy in the head. Maybe next round. I really prefer the original D&D sweep attack. If you're going to do that, it makes more sense just like one hit die and below. Okay, well I guess with a bow, right, I could get two. I could possibly double tap these guys. Of course, I'm going to have more trouble with these stupid orcs than I am like an army of giants. All right, I really got to think. I agree with this, but I really got to think about using my spells here. Did Near Journey get hit? No. Okay, so I guess like a fireball. You know, careful to not hit my own guys. Like here-ish would be pretty nice. Here, 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 here. 1, 2, 3. I guess here wouldn't be bad. Let me do it. I need 2 segments to go by to get it off without her being hit. Damn. Am I... Oh, because he's next to an orc. Can't shoot. You can cast when you're adjacent, but you can't shoot. So, swap this out for the longsword +4. That might possibly do the trick. Hey NPR, I have been doing every other week. I was doing better. I mean, actually the last 2 weeks the last 2 sessions I thought I was doing fairly well. Tonight I'm gonna give myself a B maybe. That is apparently too far, I guess. You know, I'm gonna shoot people that are standing next to my wizard. That's the deal. Okay, careful with the fireball. Pretty sure that's far enough to be safe for Griffith. Right here. And hopefully these guys will run away or surrender at this point. Still fighting. I mean, Cadell's got a fireball. How about I do this? Because I can actually catch 4 at a time. Wow, these guys are aggressive. Okay, defend the wizard. Okay, there we go. Guess I might as well make absolutely sure these guys are surrendering. Stinking Cloud sure is amazing in this game. And of course, that wasn't the very best use ever. The best use is when you're in a narrow corridor. Like, I actually had really great results, I think, one session ago of blocking a corridor so that giants couldn't get to me. Worked really nicely. Or trolls? I guess it was a huge bunch of trolls, actually. Okay, I am using resources that I did not expect to use. So I'm going to assume that I can rest behind the gate and with the alarm off, right? There cannot be any. This has got to be all garbage. You know, I did use a couple arrows there, actually. For what that's worth. Okay, let me just add these arrows to my quiver with join. Okay. Alrighty. Hey, William. Talk to you later. Thanks for checking in. All right, so let me rest up again. Actually, get my hit points back, among other things. So get this. So in camp, I guess just my wizard's cast stuff. I use this nicely and this. Okay, Melon didn't cast anything. And okay, so I got to do this all over again, don't I? Get this for now. I've got the knock memorized. Rest up. Cast the invisibility again. We are all unseen. And get the fireball back. Yeah, because I cast 1, is that the deal? Let me just make sure Nirjurina's got the right loadout. She's got knock, we're all invisible, she's got 2 fireballs, that's right. And then I will just rest to get my hit points back, which I will need, not that, this. Griffith's down 9, Rollins down 5. So if I rest 9 days, I think this is the fastest thing in the interface to get my hit points back. Alrighty. So the most promising, I guess I should save this, shouldn't I? Okay, so the most promising thing when I go back in the castle, I think okay, so for what the thing I'm really curious about is in the northeast quadrant, there's a couple of southward running paths that I'm curious about. They might just be dead ends, but I'm gonna try that. It's on my original map, so I feel like that's worthwhile. So nine days later, let's try this again. Okay, so castle ahead. Gate here is in the northwest quadrant, so kind of far north. Obviously, this is the same gate I went in to begin with tonight. Okay, get in here. They're going to yell at me. Hey, that's them guys who tried to bust in. I mean, I didn't just try. I've been in multiple times now, you doofuses. And they missed me last time. Ooh, Hart took 10 points. Cast knock. Harton took 10 points. Okay, so better get him back up. So he's down 6. This is the one problem with having Harton up front, is he doesn't have an enormous number of hit points. I guess with his armor, I guess I will use another Cure Light. I guess it'll be useful to have him with max hit points. Okay, those weren't the best cure spells ever. And then, as usual, Rollin took 8, so I really had to cast one on him. What did that do? Did it heal? It healed 4, 2, and 2 between those 3 spells. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Okay, so the paths that I want to explore, and it's interesting because I've had this alarm going for a long time without running into any wandering monsters in the maze itself. So go here about 5 steps. 1, 2, 3 south. Now, speak of the devil. Here you are. I gotta remember I'm here. I was starting to guess that I depleted all the giant snakes in the maze, but no. No dice. Okay, so I get 3 back here. 25 hit points each. You know, I kind of want to... You know what? Actually, this right here is a great place to use Stinking Cloud. Could more or less block this off. They are too wide. So a Stinking Cloud right here would be pretty darn nifty. Like here, here. That would be nice. Got it. Cannot deplete the snakes. Interesting. Well, this thing has really tricked me with how long I've gone without seeing snakes. Right here is nice, I think. Just give myself a little maneuvering room. Oh, yeah, this thing has ridiculously short range, so I can only put it here. Alright, should I... I mean, I could make pretty quick work of him if I threw the one fireball out. Kind of feel like I ought to do that. How long does Stinking Cloud last? Do I have time to completely degrade these guys with arrows? 1 round per level is what the book says. So that would be about six rounds, I guess. I mean, I might be able to like shoot one of them per round, maybe. Yeah, thank you. Certainly don't want to get bit by poison. I'm gonna try it. Maybe I'll use some magic. Maybe I'll use some magic missiles, but I'm gonna try to hold. I'm gonna try to hold my fireball fire. I'm also thinking about a lightning bolt, but that's probably not a good angle for that. Well, that's a good point. Prayer doesn't help my attacks though, right? It's just defenses. I'm just gonna hold off for now. Yeah, my hope here is that the snakes just never get into melee range. This goes down, this goes down. Pick this up, use that. Slightly better damage than that. Oh, we are +1 to hit. Oh. Just noticed that. Sorry. Even that I think I'm going to hold off on, actually. 1 hit point. Come on, man. Come on. Well, that wasn't a good round. Thank you. Yeah, it could be right. Ah, for Pete's sake. Okay, so I got 1 left. Probably have 1 or 2 rounds left on the Stinking Cloud, possibly. I think I'm out of range for the darts, right? I'm just going to delay here. You know, okay. I think that cloud's about to go away. I'm going to hit this with a magic missile. I think the cloud's about to go away, and I think I want it. And Near Journey's out of range with the darts, so hopefully... Sometimes this does 11 points. Hopefully this takes it out. Not quite. Okay. All right, so what, 2 magic missiles and 1 stinking cloud and some arrows? I think that's fairly efficient. The invisibility is gone, but I mostly wanted that to get through the gate efficiently. Okay, let me save this as a B game. And obviously nobody took damage in that fight. So continuing south and then going east a ways. Alarm is still on. Fuck! Now I'm getting a whole lot of snakes. Snakes everywhere. Shit. So I think Harton made his saving throw against poison, I think. At least there's that. So what do I do here? Like a whole bunch of stinking clouds? Is that the deal? Okay. I'm gonna prioritize protecting Harton because he's the one with the slow poison spell. As always, that's a problem with clerics, is they're the ones with the defenses. So if they go down, it sucks. We just make absolutely sure I can get it in the right place here. Up here. Oh, and it's Melvin again. So... Now, we discovered that sleep technically can affect these guys, but it's only got a 50-50 chance of affecting one at most. So it's not super helpful. What do I have for... She's got the Wand of Magic Missiles at the moment, plus a Wand of Lightning Bolt. It actually does. We found that in another show. They're just the right hit dice that you've got a 50-50 chance of affecting one. I think. Well, this is funny because now I'm going back because what you're saying, Dispel, is what I thought to begin with. I thought they were 5 hit dice, and then somebody else was saying no, they're 4+2, which just barely puts them into. Anyway, we agree. We agree that sleep isn't a super great option at this point, one way or the other. Yep, got it. Because my initial guess was that they were 5 hit dice. It was just my instinct anyway. I'd hate to use a fireball here, but... You know, I'm gonna go grab the Wand of Magic Missiles, because that'll do about half their hit points at once. I hate having them close up like this. That is not a great position to be in. Ooh, that was bad damage. Oh, fuck. Well. Okay, so Harden, the cleric, just got poisoned, which is what I was trying to avoid there. The snakes did not succumb to the stinking cloud off the bat, so that's that kind of sucks. Oh, he's... Oh, all right. Okay, good catch. Okay, good catch. Thanks for that. Not poison, just down on hit points. Really? It's a crap... Right, because he hit the round before, right? Yeah. Okay, good point. Thank you for that. So that means it doesn't... So that doesn't immediately nix this whole expedition. Wow, those are tough. I am going to use a second stinking cloud here because these guys you don't want to mess around with. I need these guys. I do need these guys to like fail their saves. Okay, so I still can't use darts when I'm standing next to it. Damn, that thing is... Man, they are making way too many saving throws here. Jesus Christ. Right, because I got the one of magic missiles. Okay, if I'm adjacent to the things, I guess I'll sort it instead. Jesus Christ. These things are not failing their saves. Okay, that one finally went down. I think I want to save that charge, honestly. Might not be the best. That's already helpless. This is the one I gotta focus on. Shit. Ah. Was that dead? That was dead, right? And I probably can't use the slow poison because I need to get Hearten up out of combat. Crikey. Okay, let me bandage. Can it quit bandage? Is that? I think Hearten's dead because it's not giving me a bandage option now. Wow, that fight sucked. Now, okay, so to be clear, what Desperal is saying, get Hearten up, have him use slow poison, which I would like, but I can't get Hearten up in the fight, right? Can I use slow poison out of the fight? I mean, there's no harm in casting Cure Light Wounds on Hearten now, but I don't think he's going to get up. Well, we'll try. We'll try. Okay, so I got Hearten with supposedly at least stabilized. Exit here. So I'm in the maze. Let's cast Cure on Hearten. Okay, so Hearten's dead. So unfortunately, I missed the... I guess he was too close to negative 10 hit points, so Hearten's out. Cadell's out from poison. So now the job is get out of the maze. And I'm going to have to raise these two guys. Fortunately, I have quite a bit of cash, so it's doable. I think the alarm is still ringing, so I might have to fight through some stuff. So I guess I just wasted a cure. Let's heal up Maelwyn a bit. So that's all my healing. So, job number one, get the hell out. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm here facing east. I need to go back west. About 4 paces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go north about 3. Do not like that alarm. Shit, on a stick. Boy, this has become brutal. I'm not making very much headway tonight at all. Shit, and they're right there. Let me just see, are there 4 of them again? Shit on a stick. Okay, so now, how about a necklace of fireball missiles? How about that? Let me just make sure I can get one off without burning my own guys. So if I drop one on that northern batch, that could be useful. So put this away, use this. Okay, so that's Griffith there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I think this would miss Griffith, right? If I put it here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but it misses 3 spaces. So this would be the extreme corner of a 3x3 square, but it misses the 3 in the corner. So I'm pretty sure I'm okay if I land it here. Okay, does she have a stinking cloud? We're out of stinking clouds, so no reason not to use the fireball. Unless I have other patrols and shit I gotta get through. So here was the safe place. 1, 2, 3, yeah. 1, 2, 3 here. Barely missed Griffith. Good. That was all of them. Okay. Well, that worked. Okay. Ugh, crikey. Okay, so I'm turning this corner, so I need to go back west. And I mean, God help me if I lose my navigation, get lost. So 3 steps this way, or 4, or whatever. You've got to be shitting me. I went like 2 whole weeks and saw no snakes, and now every 3 steps I take, I'm seeing them. Unreal. Okay, at least I have some space this time. Now, near Gerini, I guess, okay, so Rollin has the necklace of missiles. Near Gerini has fireballs. Jesus fucking Christ. I apologize for the... I'm a little steaming on this. I hate getting trapped in a frickin' dungeon. I really want an area attack when these guys are stacked up there. Really? Okay. Okay, so Griffith's got a wand of magic missiles. He's a cleric. He's not going to have blasty area spells. He's got a potion of speed. It's not really what I want. I'm going to use Griffith to I'm going to guard the front because I need to protect the wizards here. So just move him 1 space and just guard. Have his magic shield up and all that kind of stuff. Okay. No stinking clouds, no fireballs. Cadell had 2, but when he went down, we lost him. Wand of lightning. Really don't want to push her into close contact. I think I'm willing to use a scroll of fireballs here. This is her second scroll. Jeez, lousy damage. Okay, so it's really critical that I'm going to cast Stinking Cloud here. It's really critical I get in the right place. Unfortunately, the alignment of this corridor, the snakes actually can get through the sides, unfortunately. Even with that, I'm pretty sure... 1, 2, 3. I'll just make absolutely sure. Go here. Okay, that's good, finally. Alright, should I, let me think. New Journey's got memorized fireballs. Rollin has this. The range is short on this. I think that we discovered the range is only 9 for the necklace of missiles. Oh boy, it'd be really, if I throw it 1, 2, 3. If I threw one right here, it would be pretty nice. I think I'm gonna do that to be safe. Pretty sure I'm in range. Ah, it's gone. Okay, I'm done with the necklace of missiles. Okay. What then? That's an interesting strategy, Disparrow. Probably would not have come up with that on my own. I want a magic missiles. I guess if I need to finish one off with about 10 hit points, I might use that. Yeah, see, it's weird. If the corridor was aligned north-south, I'd be in much better shape. The east-west lets these snakes get through. Now, interestingly, that seems like a nice option for a lightning bolt right there. Let's try that. Now, not terrible damage. I think they're down to like about 1 each, right? Yep, 1 each. To be safe, I'm going to do this. Okay. So I'm using up a lot of resources here. If it was a game bug the last 2 sessions, that really has screwed up my strategizing around here. Hey, Jiminy. So I'm about 6 paces away from the gate. Can I get there? Let me just save this as a C game. Among my least favorite sessions. Oh my god, do I get hit by boulders again on the way out? What the hell? That's new. Jiminy Christmas. This particular session is just really brutal. Ugh, please no more giants. Please no more giants. Wow. All right, who's got fireballs, lightning, anything? I think I have another block to go. Crazy. Okay, so let's not waste hold person again. Six inches. That's what's getting me on that. The range is only 6 inches. So I'd have to get here. I guess it's doable, I guess. Okay. Didn't work. Still got the wand of lightning. No, I don't. That's gone too. Interesting. Using up all this stuff. Used up my scroll of fireball. Should mark that off, I guess. I'm not super confident I'm going to get out this time. I guess I'm gonna cast haste. which, you know, I hold off on because it ages people. But I feel like, and obviously it's not super optimal with most of my party down. And I just moved Griffith out of the area of effect. He's the one I would have wanted it on most. Well, I guess Charm Person's a better option, isn't it? Guess I'll move her down by Griffith, make sure the range is right. Okay, that worked. Okay, so the necklace of missiles is gone. Got a wand of magic missiles. I don't see how I'm going to get... I guess if I'm entirely done with big area effect stuff, I don't see how I'm going to cut through 5 giants, actually. This is really tough. Okay. Don't hit her, don't hit her. Okay, so here is one of my last 2 fireballs that Marjorie is carrying around. 1, 2, 3. Oh, terrible damage. Holy smoke. Right, I was thinking about casting haste, right? Let's do it. Let's get crazy. So everybody ages. I'm not entirely sure how much that is, but not super concerned about that. Okay, there's one down. There's Griffith. These guys have 32 hit points. That's a lot of hit points. Should I? And they're up against. Okay, they're up against the edge of the map. So, so the question is, should I keep Griffith back? Fireball. Use my last fireball on these guys. I have another block to go to get out here. I might. Jeez. I'd be willing to fry this charmed fighter. Let's save the fireball. Let's save the last fireball. Yeah, let's save the last fireball. Get Griffith in with the haste. Haste doesn't last that long. It's just a couple rounds. Well, I guess it'll. Let me take that back. I guess it's bringing 9 rounds. So yeah, let's push Griffith in. Let him go to town with the melee attacks. That seems pretty legitimate to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gauging the possibility of a lightning bolt down here. 32 hit points is quite a bit. I think I kind of want to try that. Let's try that. Lightning bolt this guy in the face. I'm not going to do this a second time, but I think it's okay. Okay, so enough of that. Too far away? What the hell just happened? No, not that. Okay. Did I need to use the haste? Maybe, maybe not. Just looking at these 10 big ones of gold that I'm leaving behind all the time. Ugh, crikey. I'm going to save this as the C game again. Not super happy about this game. Okay, so if I can just go south, God in heaven. Avoid another patrol, please. So you're telling me there's still things that could jump up here, I guess. God in heaven. Oh. Okay, so I think I'm in the safe zone now, I think. My characters are I got 2 characters dead. They're not poisoned like a session ago. So I guess I can, just to be safe in case I run into another 44 orcs. I guess I can rest up here. Get back to town, raise them is the plan. Save this actually. Oh, that was brutal. So if Despairal's telling me that's a little discouraging, frankly, that normally you have this many snakes jumping at you and you never deplete them, and except I was having a bug in my favor the last 2 sessions. That's tough. That's tough is what that is. Especially when they jump me around a corner and I'm already in contact and they can just poison somebody to death instantly. That's tough. I don't know if maybe Griffith should be carrying around a slow poison spell as well. Might be an idea. Not that it would have made a difference. Well, I guess I could have gotten Cadell up, right? I guess I should do that. I guess if I have to face an infinite number of giant snakes, I should be carrying a lot of slow poisons. Yeah, and the alarm seems to have been off. Okay. Well, let me encamp. What did I use? I think I used this. Using a lot of stinking clouds. Used fireball and haste. I guess I like having the haste in the mix. Does the game, here's a question, does the game enforce the time limit on a raise dead spell? Snake charm. I'm assuming snake charm probably doesn't work against giant snakes, right? Very specific spell. No saving throw. The cleric casting the spell can charm snakes whose hit points are less than or equal to those of the cleric. Yeah. So Griffith could, assuming this works per book, Griffith could charm one of them. Is that worthwhile for a second level spell? Probably not. Let me get, I'll take one hold person, and I'll take a slow poison. Guess I get this back. This. This. Obviously, in a normal D&D game, you'd want to be casting your Cure Lights, but the interface here is sufficiently sludgy that I have been relying on just resting a whole bunch. Guess I'll mail one up. I mean, chances are I'm just going to walk back to town, have nothing in the way, but my luck seems to be going poorly tonight, so. Okay. All right, so let's try that. Let's just get back to town. And see if I can resurrect my fallen comrades. So where is the... It's here. Here. now I'm here. All right, so obviously I'm safe at this point. Oh, that was tough. I had two. Well, I guess 2 sessions back was hard, but I didn't lose anybody. I don't think. Well, I guess I lost one. I guess by the end. So this was somehow much more brutal. So let's get these guys back. I do need healing rather badly. Let's see here. $5,500. I guess I'm gonna go pool my money, I guess. Platinum's enough. I hear that. Makes sense. Like I say, I wanted to make sure my navigation was on target when I did that. So Cadell here. So I ought to. I can't appraise from the pool. Is that the deal? What? Okay, so I guess I have to take from the pool. I'll take this jewelry. And then I can appraise it. And then I have to give it to the pool, I guess? I have to repool it? Yeah. Okay, so they're back up at least. Yeah, that interface is just bad. There's no question about it. I gotta share it, retake it, appraise it, sell it, reshare it in order to make this work right. So now I got to retake it. So the I have near Jarini carry around the jewelry and the gems, and I have usually a little bit of platinum, and then I have Griffith take the rest of it. That's actually less coinage than I usually carry around. Okay, so I think that's it. Yeesh. And obviously, if the person, I mean, I could probably the dead person can take money from the pool. Probably is what's occurring to me, which is anyway. We made it work. Why I don't have enough platinum? I'm having interface problems tonight. Okay, so what would I have to do here? So I'm gonna put these guys to bed, and we're gonna literally lick our wounds, and plan to come back next time. So Cadell needs 33 days. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? Are you kidding me? I think I just butterfingered my way into this fight. I didn't mean to do that. For Christ's sake. You've got to be kidding me. I don't know if this is going to turn my alignment all awful. I get what the options were, like go and stay, and I hit S for stop is what I was thinking I was doing. All right. Well, these guys anyway. Now I'm pissed. So now the game's just going to be against me because of that one key press. Is that what I'm getting? Okay. So I'm gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna just to burn off my bad feelings. I'm gonna execute this fight here, and then I'm probably gonna restore. Anyway. Yeah, that was not the best night. How about a whole person? Unreal. All right, so 3 hold persons. So like this guy would be nice. 6th level, jeez. And then this guy would be nice because he'd block people in. Is there anybody else that's important? Nomads with a longbow, long sword, longbow. I mean, if they have such, if they have this like this huge bunch of 6th level fighters, why don't they go after the monsters instead of us? And of course, this is set up with an enormous number of ranged attacks to take out your spellcasters. Oh yeah, because these guys didn't get healed up, did they? Okay, this'll affect everybody, which is good. Two, three, like here. Got it. Well, that's interesting. What's the effect of the town being hostile? And I wonder, do these guys ever break morale? All shops and temples refuse service, I figured, yeah. Yeah, okay. Crazy. Be like here, maybe? These high-level guys? Yeah, city cards become random encounters in town. Interesting. That's a really powerful... I mean, I think I might have... I don't know, there was like early in the game... There was like a tavern, and I asked for a rumor, and a brawl started, and then like this similar guard unit, I think, came at me, and I just ran, if I recall. That's a really immensely powerful unit. Oh, they do. Oh, they do retreat. How about that? Not today, you jerks. Mostly dead. I guess I haven't fireballed these guys enough. Let's hit these guys here. 1, 2, 3. That's funny. He's still fighting. Holy smoke. It's true that I have not been paying attention to the ranged penalties when I've been shooting, and I was in fact wondering whether they were assessing it at all, because I felt like my hit proportions have been higher than I would have expected otherwise. Interesting. And of course, it is canon in AD&D that a random wand is supposed to have 1 to 100 charges randomly, which has always seemed excessive to me. It's almost like there's almost no point even tracking the charges in your game because it's going to take so long to everybody's going to forget by the time it actually runs out. Now you got me curious, like what do you get? Holy gamoly. Holy crap. My God, what am I at here? 5 pages? What is it? 6 pages of stuff? Holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 pages of stuff. Anyway, I'm not really going to use this. I'm going to have to restart the game here because that key press slip up. Really for money, not much. Saving this as the D game just in case I wanted this. Okay, so look, I'm just going to prove to myself that I can get in the damned inn and get to bed. Oh, they won't. Will they not let me in the inn either? We refuse you all service. Okay. Well, all right. So that was. I actually had a couple of sessions that were going pretty well. That was not a great. That was not the best session, honestly. So I guess I discovered that. There's teleporters in the Castle Valjevo maze. But there are more giant snakes to deal with. Ugh. Did some extra mapping in the maze, frankly, so I guess that's some advancement. And then had trouble. I had trouble with wandering monsters. Had trouble with giant snakes making their saves at places that were bad for me. I had Harden up front for the first time, and that didn't work super well when he got jumped by giant snakes quickly and hit fast. And then let me see. And then I got jumped by a patrol because I thought the gate area was safe, and then I had this key press problem at the end that looked really bad. So all right, we're gonna put this behind us. Compared to the last session, that was not great. Anyway, so thank you so much for the advice, making that a little bit more palatable. I do appreciate it. Interesting stuff. Obviously I've scrupulously avoided fighting the guards. Was certainly not my intent this entire game. So that was me blowing off a little bit of aggression here at the end of the game. So I will plan to be back in 2 weeks here and see if we can get some more headway, see if we can see the end game to Pool of Radiance near the end of August. And I'll be back on Sunday. We're planning to have another Wandering DM session Sunday, so please join us 1 p.m. Eastern Time for that. Again, if you're new to the channel, we are on patreon.com/wanderingdms, and we have a $1 tier level. We have discussions about original D&D and AD&D on our Discord server that's happening all the time. We'd love to see you there. And also we have our video after chat Sunday after the talk show and get more intimate conversation for a little bit longer. And next Thursday, I'll be back with Dan Cullinan for more Book of War action, D&D wargaming, and hope you'll join us for that because that's one of our favorite things to do here on the channel. So appreciate it. Be cool. Stay safe here. I've had some thunderstorms come through New York City here earlier. So be safe, be cool. Hope you're enjoying your summer, and I'll see you later on the channel. Thanks a bunch, you guys. Talk to you later.